The break-even stage. Every trader knows it. The grey point in a trader's career between profitability and failure. Some overcome it and achieve all they ever wanted, yet most will stay stuck in its trap or worse, spiral into unprofitability. Does one truly know when they're in the break-even stage or when they are out of it? I'm here to clarify that today. If you believe you could be a break-even trader, stay with me. To start this journey, we need to go back to my 20th birthday. I've been trading nearly 3 years, had profitable months, definitely had unprofitable months, however neither were outperforming the other. When I did seem to make money on the charts, I'd often lose it the following month, or week, or even day. I couldn't seem to keep my profits. I had no problem in making them. Sound familiar? It felt like I knew what I was doing, that I knew how to trade. Yet I clearly couldn't, otherwise I'd be in a yacht in Dubai. Instead, I was sat on a dining chair in my mum's garage. Technical analysis, strategy development, even some aspects of trading psychology, I felt I had cracked. But in order to escape the break-even pit, I had to become the best version of myself. Turning up wasn't and isn't enough to become profitable. I knew that, you know that. So what changed? I spent the next 3 months almost solely refining. Diligently working through my trading data and performance became crucial. I started to see what I was doing wrong, not just TA-wise or risk management-wise, but my psychological trip-ups, how I acted as an individual after certain chart movements. These refinements are detrimental to overcoming the break-even stage, and they are different for each individual. I've mentored literally hundreds of traders to 6 figures in funding, and noticed no 2 traders are the same. Can be similar, but never the same. To leave behind this part of your career, you need to actually want to. Trading is no longer a game, it's no longer exciting. The dopamine of executing a trade does not hit the way it once did. You are simply doing your job. You're here because this is a career, not a side hustle, not a glorified casino. I'd imagine you're in the position now where you've done the reps, you've been trading a while, you've back-tested, gone through multiple ups and downs, failed and maybe even passed challenges, but it's not sticking. Ask yourself, are you acting in the way a professional would? Because that's a question I asked myself. I was erratic when in the trade, couldn't stop screen staring. It took up my entire day and was draining me as a person, but most importantly, it was draining me as a performer. So I made a switch, which I'd recommend doing yourself. I prioritized one period of the day. For me, London session made the most sense. I restricted executions for the day solely within that session. Past London, I'm not to look, not to obsess. This helped me personally. I became way less attached to the charts and more in sync with a clear plan. The plan was specifically to help me perform as optimally as possible. So what can you do now? Grab a pen, a piece of paper, and bring a transparent mind. And this depends on how well you know yourself. No one's watching, write down your worst traits. Nothing to do with trading. Are you an overthinker? Have you had gambling problems? Do you struggle with commitment? Are you disciplined in the gym? Are you just a bit ADHD? Who are you when no one's watching? Every personality trait, good or bad, you can think of, try note down. We need to build on the good and provide a solution to the bad. Now from these traits, I want you to circle your worst. Go back to your data, what's lost you the most amount of money. For example, let's say you're an overthinker. You contemplate decisions a lot in the real world. This most likely correlates directly with your trading in terms of executing trades and potentially missing opportunities. Okay, cool. We found a clear problem. Now it's time to solve it. Regardless of the problem, I'd find the root cause and offer 3 solutions. So in this case, if you're an overthinker struggling to execute trades, what is the root problem? Are you scared of losing trades, scared of risk, scared of financial loss? What you've got to then realize is you're equally scared of doing the opposite. This means you're scared of winning trades, taking risk, and scared of financial gain. And what could we do to prevent this? You could drop the time frame, structure a clear execution plan which you follow without any discretion. You could even just reduce confluences. Now for some traders, this is the opposite of what they need to do, because it depends on your individual problems. In trading, I believe there's a sweet spot where you find a balance for your risk appetite. The desired quality of trade matches the desired quantity. You need to determine the desire. For me, I needed quality checks. You've got to remember, in trading, it's not about how good is your good, it's about how good is your bad. Your Class A trades will make you the most money, but they'll make you nothing if you have nothing left. So if you are a break-even trader, or even if you're a completely unprofitable trader, you need to be taking actionable steps to be getting yourself into that profitability, into that top 1% of traders. Now, in honest truth, even myself, I went through a mentorship, got proper education, and all the successful traders that I know, at least 90% of them, did the exact same thing. So if you're wanting to make that step and get some proper accountability for your style of trading and the way that you make profits from the charts, and to stop you from hiccuping on these stupid psychological areas, stop telling yourself the strategy is a problem, because a lot of it comes from what you're doing and how you're acting as an individual. If you're wanting help and accountability for that, then book in a call directly below. You'll either be on with me or one of our funded traders who will talk you through exactly what you can personally be doing next to potentially make a huge change in your trading career. This may open up the door to join Woke Effect, where I'm going to be doing another similar series to Road to a Million, where I'm going live literally every day, 11 times per week. And also it's filled with 200 other six-figure funded traders. And you know what they say, you are the product of your surroundings. So if you believe that, like I said, book a call, hopefully see you in there. And yeah, let's make you profitable.